107.5 WBLS.
107.5 WBLS.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Ladies, I don't know what's going to happen in the next 60 minutes. I really don't.
Yeah, I'm good.
But what I will say is to brace yourself, to forgive me for whatever happens. Forgive me. I'm asking for forgiveness now, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut. And those of you who are watching us online, you can watch us online, and you can see the character. I mean, you can see the young man who is with me tonight. And young is a far stretch of an imaginary word. But he's a dear friend that I've known for over 20 years, and you have grown to love and appreciate his music. And someone took it upon themselves to crown this guy the Prince. I don't know how much you paid for that title. The Prince of Sophisticated Soul.
Sophisticated, though. Sophisticated.
Exactly.
Say it right. Say it right.
His name is singer, producer, songwriter, Brother Will Downing.
Yeah, 107.5 in the class by itself.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'm just practicing. I mean, you know, when
there's
you
no
get
need.
sick,
there's no need.
You know, if
there's
anything
no
happens,
no, there's
vacation.
No, there's no need.
Staycation.
I'll never go on vacation. And besides, you're always busy anyway. I mean, you don't even return my calls. You give me a meal. He comes by once every 3 years.
You're not beating the drums loud enough. That's why I'm not getting your calls. That's the only way you're calling me. Or you're sending up smoke signals or something like that.
This brother throws a meal to me once every 3 years. Mm-hmm. But I'm happy to know that, you know, he hasn't stopped the magic of what he does best. And that is not talk, but sing.
A little bit of talking on there, too. But.
Yeah, I noticed you try to do what I do. Matter of fact, he even promised me an opportunity to talk on one of his shows. Then he snatched the carpet from me. You didn't know about that, right? I know. That was the time that you remember that time?
Yes, I do remember.
He said, he promised. He said, man, I worked hard day and night to remember.
Man,
to
you were good, though. Yeah, and you were
to
real
memorize
good.
His lyrics.
Yeah.
And then maybe a few hours before his show, he said, hey, Lenny, you know what? We're running tight.
We run out of time, man.
So we're going to cut the song that you were going to talk on stage. We're going to cut that out. Brother Will Downing. There's only one in a million.
That's a heck of an introduction, man.
It is.
That's very black.
He is with us tonight, and I want to give you guys a chance to kind of talk to Will, because I know you don't get a chance to talk with him during the shows. So this show, The Quiet Storm tonight, we will not only highlight some wonderful songs from the brand new album called Euphoria, but we will also give you a chance to talk one-on-one. So 1-855-453-6694, 1-855-453-6694. You look at us online at WBLS.com. Click on the Quiet Storm page, LennyGreen.com. You'll see us behind the scenes as we will continue the conversation. You're known, Brother Will. You picked up where, well, you were doing it around the same time Luther was. You guys would take songs and just transform them and make them your own. Mm-hmm. You've done that on this brand new CD. The first single on the CD, you went back to 1979 and took a classic from Teddy Pendergrass. What made you want to pull that song? What did that song mean to you so much?
Well, obviously no one can do it like Teddy. You know, Teddy's rendition is obviously kind of in your face, very gritty, turn him off, telling you what he wants. I'm singing it to you. I jazzed it up a little bit and had my friend Gerald Albright come and do his thing. So here's my rendition of Turn Off the Lights.
We're not turning off the lights tonight. Not more there's guys in the building.
Yeah, baby, turn them off.
But we will light the candles as we always do. This is The Quiet Storm with Brother Will Downing tonight. And I invite you to definitely call in to let him know that he is loved and appreciated, because you've been in the game ever since Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Is that?
Hey, since Moby Dick was a minnow.
Wow.
That's a long time.
Wow, that's a mighty long time. And that's a mighty long time for sure. Will Downing has the hot new CD, and it's available. And we'll tell you more about that. We'll delve a little bit into it, and we'll find out why this CD, as he has written so clearly on his notes, this CD is one of the hardest but yet fun CDs he's ever made.
Yeah, give it a listen first, though.
Here's Will Downing.
Turn off the lights and light a candle. Tonight I'm in a romantic mood. Yes, I am. Let's take a shower.
Your hairs on your head are numbered. Your days are numbered, baby.
A shower together.
That's one. Strike one.
I'll wash your body.
Welcome
Skip,
to,
I'm already here. I'm already here.
Welcome to behind the scenes of the Quiet Storm. This gentleman, Brother Will Downing, is back in the forefront and bringing forth new music. This is the brand new CD. It's called Euphoria. What made you? Well, first of all, what a lot of people may not know is that aside from singing and your attempt in trying to be like me, you do pretty well with a camera in your hand.
I do pretty good with a camera, even though I didn't shoot this though. Yeah, my wifey wasn't having that, you know.
I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, that was model, pretty girl though. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty girl. Yeah,
You think?
I think.
You're not even
I
sure.
wasn't even at. No, I don't know anything about that woman, baby. I don't know nothing about her.
Well, you told me her name a little while ago.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
You must know something about
Yeah,
her.
she. That's her name.
That's she?
Yeah.
Is that going to be a song in the
Yeah,
CD?
yeah. She's every word on the page. She. That's I don't know her.
Stupid. Well done, baby. Euphoria. Wow, this is CD number what?
17.
Whew.
Wow. Damn, man, you made me feel old.
Well, look. I remember the first album.
Oh, okay now. All right, be careful.
The first album that had free on it.
Had free on that. Be careful. I know where you're going.
Do you own that album? That's what I'm wondering. Do you? Yes, I'm talking to you. Do you own that album?
The year was 1988, by the way. See, I know where he's going with this. You see,
Oh man,
it was back when I had good hair.
You
That's
hear the
all I'm
crickets?
gonna say.
Did you hear the crickets? Did you hear those crickets? Because I know I heard the crickets. Good hair. That was as good as a knotted field.
Amen.
You know, that sounds good.
I had hair and plenty of it. Then I had kids. And see what it did to me? See what kids will do to you? Make you smooth. It make you smooth.
Yeah, well, I don't have any children.
Yeah, but
I just took it
you're
off.
a child at heart.
No,
So
look, I don't know how this hour is going to be. As
we're going to be good.
But 17, wow, that's a wonderful milestone, man. And you know what? I think you could probably give some secrets and some gems to how do you keep yourself relevant? How do you keep yourself staying in the game, even when you move from, because you were on Island Records at one time.
on every label you can
That's
imagine.
right. Then you went on Verve, but now you're doing it very independently, right?
Yes.
And there's only a few cats like yourself who are doing these independent projects and doing them very, very well. But how do you survive, man? How do you? Because every industry has went through the storms. Music industry went through a tremendous storm, and there's no more record stores anymore. No more physical record stores. There may be one in Chicago, George's spot, maybe still.
Yeah, there's a few of them.
But it's a few. But it's not like it used to be back in the day. Record companies have downsized, have eliminated so many people. So what has been your magic?
You're a great motivational speaker. It's like there's no record companies. There's no. How have you survived?
How have you survived this?
How'd you make it?
How'd you? Because you know what? Look. Let's keep it real. We all go through storms in our life.
Yeah.
So share the secrets, man. How do you do it?
I don't know if there is a secret. I've just been around for a long time. I've never followed the trends. That's a mistake that a lot of artists make. When the sound changes, they change. When the haircut just changes, they change their haircut. I've been doing like adult music since I started. So ballads and great songs, mid-tempo songs will last forever. And that has been my credo. And 26 years later, the folks that I started this race with, you don't even see them anymore. I'm one of the last folks to still be in the race.
Well, you must feel very, very good.
I'm blessed, without a doubt.
No question about that. So this is album number 17. You've done something as you always do, and I think you do it very, very well. You take wonderful classic songs and you transpose them and you give them the WD formula. And the WD formula, ladies and gentlemen, is his spin and his twist and his style and his presentation on songs that we know. As we just heard just a moment ago, a song from the spring of 1979 with Teddy Pendergrass, "Turn Off the Lights." Wonderful song. Did that time era of '79 mean something to you? Did Teddy mean something to you? how does a song just kind of stand out and you decide? Because you covered the spectrum, man. You did "Hey There, Lonely Girl." I mean, the list just goes on and on and on of the many songs that you've covered. You aside from "Turn Off the Lights" on this album, you got "Too High," which is a wonderful Stevie Wonder classic. You got something from "She's Gone." I think that's Hall & Oaks.
Yeah.
So, what makes a song stand out for Will Downing?
I mean, they're great songs. They're amazing songs, and they're saying what I want to say, and I can't say it any better. So when that happens, why buck the system? You know what I mean? Even the songs I've done in the past, like "I Try," Angela Bofill, that's what I've wanted to say, but I couldn't say it the way she had written it, and then she said exactly what I wanted to say. So I just give a male interpretation of a song like that. And with those songs, I just hear it differently. I don't,
Wow.
It just is.
Well, as much as I don't like to give you too much kudos,
and I know this is very difficult for you.
It is
very difficult.
You know, look.
Bow down, bow down.
I got to give the brother kudos. But look, it goes both ways. It's not like he gives me a lot of kudos.
No, man, you're the greatest.
What he does do, he comes in here and he comes in here.
If you like that sort of stuff,
and he takes the show. Tries to get his little audition tape for radio, and it just doesn't stand up. But
yeah, because you're the king. I'm just the prince of sophisticated soul. You the king of late night New York, late night radio everywhere.
I'm the voice of
king.
late night.
The voice of late night, the bee and the bologna, the cheese and the macaroni. If he was Niagara, I'd fall. If he was pork, I'd chop him.
Well, I'm glad I'm none of that.
Baby, you the best. Baby, you the best. It's him.
Well, you know what?
Wow.
I wish we had footage from his attempt at trying to play sports. I mean, I could go there with this brother, but I'm not.
All right, let me let y'all in on a secret. All right. See, we were playing softball one day. That's how long I've known this.
Some people were playing.
We were at another station playing softball, and they put me in right field. Now, no one hits in the right field. So I was out in right field, and I was out there counting the daisies,
looking for crickets.
And all of a sudden, somebody hit the ball to right field. And I was out there asleep at the wheel. And all of a sudden, Will is coming. I'm like, oh, no. And I looked up. I couldn't find the ball. I ran forward. I ran back. I ran to the left. I ran to the right.
A classic moment. A classic moment.
No one hits the ball to right field. Nobody.
You know what? Obviously, he doesn't watch baseball, softball at all.
Hey, look here, man. Baseball been very good to me, but nobody hits the ball to right field other than a lefty batter. And there was no lefty, man. It was just coincidence that somebody hit the ball where I was.
We weren't really doing a lot of social networking a few years back when that game was going on, but Lord, if there was only that moment, I would run that until the horses change a different color, because that you would laugh. You would like, this can't be Will Downing.
Man.
Oh yes, it was Will Downing.
And I wasn't a bad athlete, man, but like I said, I was out.
They let you play in school?
Yeah, you mean the yellow, the little yellow bus league.
Oh
yeah.
I could expand on that. I'm not. I got to behave myself. Wow, but let's tell everybody your roots. You are a Brooklyn cat.
Brooklyn. What's the problem?
Nothing, man.
What's the problem?
The
Nets won the first game. They're probably going to win tonight.
You know what? I've just learned a little earlier. He is not unlike my producer, who I feel is.
Me and the Nets go way back. Back.
He goes on the, my producer just jumped on the bandwagon of the Brooklyn Nets. But you have been a diehard.
Albert King, Drazen Petrovic, Uncle Buck.
Wow.
Yeah, we go back there. That's right.
So you that was way before my time. Wow.
No, you were there. You just weren't a fan. That's all. That's all right.
You're right. I was not a fan.
Yeah,
and I was not there though.
But don't jump on the bandwagon now because we're in the playoffs.
No.
All right.
I'm a Brooklyn guy.
All right. Okay.
But I'm not jumping like my producer Vito. He's on the.
That's all right. He's OKC in Brooklyn. He got he got two
trying.
horses in the race.
Exactly.
Unlike some people I know ain't got no horse in the race.
Hey, look, I'm a diehard New York Knicks fan.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Things gonna change. Things about to change in New York.
It used to be Boston.
It used to fumble.
No.
Fumble.
Now see that voice that you heard was Vito's. Boston only for the players. There were certain players.
Well, all the players in Jersey now.
Exactly.
You got Pierce. You got my man KG.
Except one went to the Heat.
All right.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm not. But see, that's not allowing me. That's not making me jump just because they're in Brooklyn. Now.
Well, go ahead and run up there back to wasn't it Rajo?
No.
What's his name? Rondo.
No,
yeah,
I'm
run
not,
back up there.
I'm not a Boston guy.
Right
I'm not a
there.
I was only a Boston guy for those specific players.
All right. Okay.
New York Knick. I'm a New York Knick. New York Met. See, I don't jump on the bandwagon like everybody's on the Yankees. So Giants first, then Jets. You follow what I'm saying? So that's how we do it.
86.
86. Oh wow,
That's a long time.
See.
That's okay though. That's okay. You know, it could be a long time. It's not a problem with that. A true fan, and you would know this if being so you go back with the Nets that long. You know, you stick with your team.
There you go. Yeah,
Eventually,
But he's not
hopefully
a
one
true New York fan.
as he
He
you
likes-
know.
I think-
Why
I
does
think-
his voice
I
keep
think he
coming?
likes the Steelers.
Oh my God.
Well, no. See.
Look,
You
Look,
gave the wrong information.
and look
You
at
heard me say this, right?
and
Giants first, Jets. Then when they're out, I got to go
When
with
they're out.
somebody.
He's not a true New York fan.
I got to go with somebody, so I go with the Steelers. That's it. That's always been the forte.
All right. Okay.
So that's the way we do it.
All right. Gotcha.
You know. So look, we got this Euphoria. What made you? Let's swing it
Get
back.
off my back.
Let's go back to music. What made you title the album Euphoria?
I'm not that smart. I didn't
Think so,
entitle
but
it.
you didn't have to tell them that.
Well, of course I have to credit where credit's due.
Okay.
I played the record for a young lady, a friend of mine, and I asked, I said, well, you know, how's the song make you feel? How do the songs make you feel? And she said it put her in a euphoric state. And then I had to go get my dictionary and figure out
that
what
mean?
euphoric. Hey, it was a deep statement though. I said, well, okay, so I just swapped out euphoric for euphoria.
It's very, very nice.
Yeah, thank
And I guess this is your friend on the front cover.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who that is?
But pretty girl though.
It's a very beautiful lady.
Yeah, I mean, nice outline. I mean, you know,
Yes, beautiful.
I
silhouette.
haven't had the pleasure, but someone else photographed that, and you know, I just said, yay.
You did you come out with the book of
Yeah.
photography?
Yeah,
Unveil.
unveiled. Part one. There'll be a part two.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Just give everyone just a little idea of some of the many people that you have taken a picture of.
Wow. A few of them aren't even here anymore. So folks like George Duke, Gerald Levert, Jill Scott, Shantae Moore, my contemporaries, Jonathan Butler, Gerald Albright. Yeah,
Wow.
this can go on and on.
So the first book was basically a lot of
And that's-
people in the music industry.
that's when part two will be the same.
Oh wow, that's great.
Yeah.
I know he has. I know I didn't make the cut.
I
know.
photographed you, man.
Yeah, he
On
definitely
more-
photographed
on
me,
more
but-
occasions, and I ain't getting nothing but a hard time from you.
Hey, look, Eric Benet was here, and you remember just last week. And you know, aside from him taking off his shoes, this cat, I followed directions. I followed his creativity for the moment.
And you look
He
good.
said-
And when
he
man, when I was
said-
done, you look great.
You did. I credit you. I mean, you know, ladies liked the photo. And
Yeah.
that's all that mattered.
Is
I
there
mean-
anything else?
Nope,
All right.
nothing. So I appreciate your creativity.
All right.
So, but you know, you've gotten a lot of accolades, but
Thank you, brother.
I still didn't make the cut, and we'll see if I get into the second
Those
edition
are
of the book.
all the folks out there. They be. When I do the A-list stuff, then ooh.
George
Ooh.
Duke, no.
Ooh.
Gerald Levert, that's
Yeah.
not B. No, that's triple A.
Well,
But that's okay, you know.
I can't even
one
lie
day,
and say we're doing an alphabetical order. I
no,
can't even
no,
use that
no,
one.
no, we can't. No, we can't.
Uh,
The brand new CD, it is available,
yes.
and
Even though there aren't stores anymore.
right. So how can they get them now?
You can go to Amazon. You can come to willdowning.com. If you buy it from willdowning.com, I put my John Hancock on there, the X.
Is that what? Yeah, because
Yeah.
have you ever gotten an autograph from Will
Oh,
Downing?
man. You've
I
gotten
mean-
some on some checks.
I haven't gotten one of those from you.
It's in the
No.
mail. That damn mail.
No, you don't.
USPS.
Yeah, you know what? They're so backed up
Yeah.
for 20
backed
years.
up. Backed up.
20 years.
Yeah.
Not at all. Hey, look, please give us a call, 1-855-453-6694. I'm going to give you this chance to talk up close and personal with Will Downing. We posted up a couple of mugshots of him on on our social network.
Have you seen this man?
If anything has come through, Madison, please let us know, because I'd definitely like to know what some of his listeners and some of his supporters would love to do. This particular CD album, though, wonderful, impeccable piece of work. I noticed you reached in a different direction musically. You went into a jazz direction, a classic, I mean, real classic songs. What compelled you to go in that direction with this particular?
Probably like the last 3 or 4 projects I did were more R&B with jazz overtones. And my early work, like A Dream Fulfilled and Sensual Journey and Moods, were more jazz records with R&B overtones. So I just went back to that. You know, just made it a little bit more musical.
When you were first getting into this direction of music, give us an idea of some of the folks that inspired you selecting these songs that you were listening to and that you still appreciate to this day?
Well, just about everyone that I'm featuring. So, you know, Stevie was a huge influence. I hate to tell him that, but yeah, he was a huge influence. Luther Vandross, obviously, you know, the Hall & Oates song is something I've always loved, and I just heard myself doing a rendition of it. If you really want to kind of, you know, dive into the project, I did a remake of a classic jazz song called Lush Life. And one of my all-time favorite vocalists, a guy named Johnny Hartman, who really gets the accolades that he deserves. So I did a remake of that as well. So you can.
Wonderful. You did something also which was pretty different for the adult arena, and you started releasing EPs. You did a series of them. You did, and you only released like maybe 4 at a time. That was a nice way of kind of staying out there without really putting out a full-fledged project. Do you plan on doing that? Because this has 8 tracks on it.
Correct.
Yeah, so this is considered to be the full album.
Correct.
Will you be going back and doing some more of those EPs?
No. That was something that I tried. You know, listeners today, everything kind of comes and goes real fast. You know, people always approaching me saying, hey, man, when are you going to put something new out? When are you going to put something new out? So I decided to do those EPs to last a whole year. But I'm probably going to do an album every year to year and a half, as I have been since '88.
I just need to know, when am I getting on the table?
Wow, look at the time. Ooh, man.
You see. Is this right?
Where does the time go?
It's at a standstill right now. It is at a standstill right now. I just need to know, Will, when are you producing my EP?
Man, I'm going to work with Lenny White. And once I finish with Lenny White or Lenny Williams and all the other Lennys, I'm going to get to Lenny Green. But,
hold on.
Man.
White and Williams,
are
at the end of the alphabet. Just in
Damn,
case.
once again, boy, that education has served you well, hasn't it?
You know what? This is not a reflection. This is not a reflection on Erasmus High School. Shout out to everybody who went to, because my older brother went to Erasmus.
I went to Brooklyn College, too.
Of course, they kicked him out of Erasmus.
Virginia Union. Went there, too.
You went to Virginia Union?
Yeah, Richmond, Virginia, baby.
Then they kicked you out of there, too?
Well, yeah, you got to pay that tuition. I didn't realize. I thought when they said a loan, I said, yeah, I'm going to be there alone. I didn't know a loan was a loan. I didn't know it was financial obligations.
Now you know what you need to do this year. Please donate to UNCF.
Yeah,
his mind has gone.
Terrible thing to waste. Terrible.
Waste, and when it's gone.
In the words of Charles Barkley, terrible. Mine, a terrible thing to waste.
What are you trying to say about Charles Barkley?
Charles Barkley can't talk. Hell of a ball player he was.
Oh, you say he can't talk?
No. And I know him. Yeah, I don't care. I know he's bigger than me. That's all right. Bigger they are. My man Lenny can handle it.
Here we go.
Charles, you mess
That's
with
Charles
me, Lenny will
Barkley's
handle it.
twin.
Is it?
Oh, God.
Milk Dud.
You know what?
The black click clacks.
Let's go to a couple of these questions that came up on Facebook. Sharita says, hey, Mr. Will Downing, when will you be in the New Jersey area?
New Jersey. I just booked NJ Pack with Patti LaBelle in November.
She let you on that show?
I know, man.
Oh, my
I
God.
I know.
For November?
November.
Was it Thanksgiving?
Somewhere around that time. Yeah, we have that one, and then we have NJ Pack, and we have Westbury, back to back. Yeah.
With Patti?
Yeah.
I got to talk to her.
Patti.
I got to talk to her.
She got style and
Patti,
sophistication. Patti got style and sophistication. You know what she getting us.
Oh, gosh. Here we go. We need to give this to Vito, because I'm going to need you, Vito, to play a song off of that.
Vito, anything that you play is right. Damn, I like the way you just throw my music. Anything you play is right. Anything you play.
I didn't mean
Just
to
throw
throw
my
it.
music.
I didn't mean.
Got Coke cans on top of my CDs like they coasters. That's all right.
Well, you know what? It's 107.5 WBLS. Welcome inside the Quiet Storm.
Don't try to hold it in, bro. Let it out. Better out. While you laughing, I'll talk.
No,
107.5,
that's okay. That's
man.
all right.
See,
No,
that's
right.
right.
That's right.
Hey, I'm here.
Look, yeah, he is here. They call
I'm
him the
here.
Prince of Sophisticated Soul. If you'd like to talk to Will Downing tonight, he is with us tonight. Trust me, I'm trying to get him out of here before we get serious. But he has a brand new CD. It's called Euphoria. There's a beautiful lady on the front of this, and he.
Her name is Sahar, by the way.
Sahar?
Sahar. Yeah, live read. Yeah, it's
Oh, okay.
fundamental. Yeah. You just looking at the pictures like you always done.
This is
Green.
this is his 17th
Birds,
CD.
Fiddler,
For
birds.
those of you who have been with Will Downing, never since CD1 when he had hair.
Oh.
Then you'll notice a great transformation that he's made over the years. But you've done a wonderful job with this particular project. As much as I hate to give you a lot of credit and have your head grow up,
Hey, man. I
Even
know it's
more.
painful to say.
It really
but God
is.
said,
But it
give me
is-
my flowers while I'm here.
I definitely will. As a matter of fact, you have a song called "You,
You can bring me flowers. That's right.
8 tracks on this brand new CD. As a matter of fact, you know what? I want to treat somebody who's only a true Will Downing fan to this CD. If you can tell me what's the name of the Angela Bofield song that Will Downing re-recorded.
And I did 2 of them, by the way.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
What was the name of the Will Downing song that Will Downing recorded?
The
So
Angela
first
Bofield
person-
song that Will Downing wrote.
Yeah. So we're about to. I want to feature a new song off of the brand new CD Euphoria. It's called "Heaven in Your Eyes." Tell me about the song.
Well, first off, you're the first one to play it.
Oh, this is a Quiet Storm exclusive.
Oh, it's a quiet.
It's about time you give me a gift, and all of my beautiful listeners a gift. I appreciate this immensely.
Hey, man, you go far back as Frankie Crocker. You remember Frankie Crocker?
That's one of my mentors.
Frankie
Frankie
was
Crocker, Von Harper.
Man, they had that thing.
Jerry
Oh,
Blitzer.
world premiere. Oh, world premiere.
It wasn't
It's a
okay.
world premiere.
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
all right. Well,
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was having a flashback.
We're gonna
to the
give
good old
Will
days.
some water.
Yeah.
But what inspired the song?
It's an original piece. It's the only original piece on there, and it's self-explanatory. I see heaven in that young lady's eyes, and
You're listening to the Quiet Storm.
yeah, I got my bubble bath happening at home, and the
Yeah,
candles.
I don't
yeah,
get-
all
yeah,
of that.
yeah,
all of that. Yeah.
The many times that Will Downing comes to the show, he always takes the creativity that I lay out for him when he comes into this room. But
Yeah, I use your stick on stage, man. I say that sort of stuff. Little ladies, get your bubble bath.
you say, oh man, you know what?
Light your candles. It's time for me, your man. Will
Okay.
Downing. Right here,
Enough.
on WBLS. Yeah, kissing after dark.
See what I'm saying? give me the microphone. All right, let's do this. I want to give you a Quiet Storm exclusive, something brand new off of Will Downing's latest CD called Euphoria. This is entitled "Heaven in Your Eyes." 107.5 WBLS.
You really don't remember that, man?
Touch me, embrace me with your smile. Forgive me if I sit quietly and just stare at you for a while. Tenderly is how you touch my head. Girl, you make my sun rise when I'm with you. I see heaven in your eyes, brighter than the stars that shine above in the heavenly sky. I look at you through the windows to your soul. I'm captured by the beauty inside, It's my way to heaven's door. Ooh, oh. Baby, come to me. Let me hold you in my arms. I just love how loving you feels, babe. So let me love on you all night long. Whisper my name and I'll come running. Take my hand and we'll ascend higher and higher. Oh, and I want to make love together, share life forever with you, with you, with you, with you. What I'm feeling is kind of hard to define. It's love. There's just no definition for it. Folks have been trying to find the words to define the word love forever, but it means something different to everyone.
See, that don't make no sense.
For me, it's a comfort. It's a warm feeling. Kind of feels like
Heaven?
like home.
Like home?
Ooh, I see heaven. 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 I see heaven.
Oh, gracias, comodo.
I see heaven.
107.5 WBLS. That's a Quiet Storm exclusive, ladies and gentlemen. Will Downing from the brand new city, Euphoria. Heaven in your eyes. I want to say congratulations to Alma Rosado of Union City. Congratulations. You got it. Did she get the one with I Try? I Try by Angela Bofa. Okay, cool. There were two songs that Will Downing recorded. I Try and
This time I'll be sweeter.
This Time I'll Be Sweeter. Wow. Okay, well, so look, Alma, you're going to enjoy that CD.
Yeah, you're going to enjoy that CD.
Immensely.
Oh, my God. I love it.
But hold on,
Like
hold on,
that
Cat.
guy.
Hold on, Cat.
Yeah, he's good.
In the middle of the song, Heaven in Your Eyes,
Mm-hmm.
you have a talking part.
Yeah, man. You would have to turn.
You supposed to.
You did listen, of course, at that moment.
Of course, I'm like, this cat is talking? Yeah, I mean, that's my lane.
You were absent that day.
I was absent?
Yeah. I was going to call.
Well,
I was like,
you could have left a message, you know?
I did.
No, on whose phone?
Yeah, I sent a smoke signal. You didn't see it?
No.
Yeah,
I wasn't on the reservation.
No, you weren't on the reservation. Well, yeah.
Wow, see, friends. They say that's what friends are for. This is what friends are.
How many of us have them?
Oh, boy, not
friends.
many. Okay. Joya hit us up on Facebook. She says, I saw Will Downing in the 90s. Oh, so you must have saw him when he had hair. At the Paramount Theater. You sang I Try for me on my 27th birthday. Forever a fan. I love the new song, Lights Out and Waiting. Wow. So I guess she turns her lights out so she can remember you back in the 90s.
Lenny, I just, as you read that, I just want you to realize the people are converting. They're coming over to my side. Don't you see the handwriting on the wall, son? Your days are numbered, honey.
Wow.
Your days are numbered.
Trayvon hit us up. She says, I love you, Will.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Mm-hmm. When are you coming to the Caribbean? Virgin Islands, to be exact. Thank you for listening and watching it in the Caribbean. When are you going back?
I don't have any plans, but now I have a reason to go for Trayvon.
Yes, you do. Matter of fact, you know what? We need to have a conversation, brother.
Yeah, oh, here we go. Here's one. Here comes that pyramid scam.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You give me some money first, and and then somehow we all gonna get on a boat. Last time I got on a boat, it wasn't too good for black folks. Last time I got on a boat,
wow.
It didn't work out too well.
Well, they've improved it a lot.
They've
since
improved
then.
a lot.
Yeah,
Okay,
they've improved
all
a
right.
lot.
But Trayvon, thank you so much, and hopefully I will make it down your way soon.
Caprice Levin set us up and said, who would you love to choose a duet with and why? Erykah Badu, Jill Scott, Angie Stone, Lauryn Hill, Estelle, Chrisette Michele or Layla Hathaway?
Ooh, hard choice, but Layla Hathaway.
Why?
I think our voices would mesh really well together. We both have that kind of dark, smooth, smoky sound. And we perform together all the time. We just never sing together. We're on the same bill, and we're very good friends, but we very rarely sing together.
So maybe that should be
I mean, if she'll lower her standards, yeah.
No, I'm saying a concept, maybe moving forward. Have you ever done? I don't
Like
think
a whole duets album.
a whole duets album.
No, I haven't, but I'm glad I thought about that.
Do you see this? You see this, Madison? Take note of that. He just took another idea.
Yeah. Get your lawyer on the phone.
Okay, so, and Christina Perez says, just wanted to say I love your talent.
Was that for me or for Lenny?
Probably for me.
They're coming over to the dark side, baby. They're coming to the dark side.
Hey, I understand.
Dark chocolate's coming back in.
I understand.
We're no longer throwing it out.
We never went out of office. Matter of fact, we hold the highest office. We hold seat in the highest office. We never went out of style. From Lionel Richie days to now. We never went out of style, man.
You had to go all the way back there, huh?
Hey, I figured I'll give you a nice span because I know I could probably go back a little further.
I'm sure you could.
But you probably
hidey ho.
This man, I don't care what you see. I really don't care what you see when you go to his concert. This is only a piece of who he really is.
No, you have seen
only a piece.
But no one walks away not entertained.
Well, how can you not be entertained? You don't have all the scruples in the right place all the day, every day.
Here's what you get when you come to a Will Downing show.
Please tell him. Please tell him.
You get the best of what I've been doing for 26 years.
That's a mighty long time.
You get at least one song off of every project.
Dude.
So there's been 17 projects. You get a minimum of 17 joints.
A minimum?
Minimum. And comedy.
And
comedy.
There's a lot of comedy.
And I'm good.
No, you're not.
I'm real good.
No, you're not.
Yeah, you were sitting in here laughing.
Well,
that was a
I just have
laugh.
to keep you entertained for a little
while.
while.
That's because I'm black.
There you go.
It's all right.
That's it.
Black.
Kerr? Yeah. Okay. Well, you know what? Next week, this time, I'll be working my way up.
Yeah.
We'll be in the beautiful island of Jamaica.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's going to be real nice.
Nice. Jamaica Queens?
We're going back. We're going back. 107.5 WBLS. It's the Quiet Storm, soft and warm, nice and comfortable, and of course, filled with great company tonight. Good friend. As much as we joke around, I do have a high admiration for this brother because he's done so much, and that is Brother Will Downing. And you have definitely contributed a lot to black music and to the quality of great music.
Thank you, man.
And that is my last compliment to you.
That's it.
Tonight, right?
I hope they recorded that one because
if you didn't catch it,
rarely give them out. Boy.
I rarely give them out. Well, I give them out all the time.
Oh, just not to me.
Just not to you.
Right.
Because, you have to understand, it goes back a long way. A long way. But shout out to everybody in Erasmus. If you go to Erasmus now, your son's or daughter goes to Erasmus now, or you're an alum of Erasmus, let Will Downing not be a reflection of the quality of education that comes out of Erasmus. My older brother went to Erasmus High, but Will Downing is probably one of these cats. Did you sit in the back of the room and throw spitballs most of the time?
Oh,
room.
Yeah. Yeah, when I went,
or were you in the padded room?
Yeah, those in the boiler, the classroom down next to the books.
Oh gosh, that could
always warm in my classroom.
So look, you took us through a little journey. You went from Erasmus to Brooklyn.
I went from Erasmus, which is in Brooklyn, to Virginia Union in Richmond, Virginia.
Okay,
and I studied music there, and then I transferred to Brooklyn College.
Right.
And then I got an offer to do a record with Sly and Robbie, two Jamaican musicians, and it took off from there.
So when you went into high school, did you knew that music was going to be?
Yeah.
Really?
That's why I went.
Wow.
Yeah. Back then you had to audition to get into the school. So there was a gentleman who I had run into in junior high school, and he had gotten me into some special programs, and then he had recommended that I go to Erasmus, and I went there and got in. And then after that, believe it or not, I was going into the service. I was trying to get into the Marines.
And they rejected you.
Well, no, not quite. I was 17 and my friend Ralph was 18. And so they said, you have to get your parents to sign in order for you to go in as a promissory note. And my parents who are listening right now, and thank you, by the way, in advance.
But now let me go.
They wouldn't sign the form.
That's good.
Yeah, so.
Wow. I wanted to go into Marines, but changed that in my mind.
Yeah,
my brother
just
went to
imagine the country being protected by us two. The two of us.
That would have been crazy.
Oh, not good.
Hey, you know what? I'm going to hold you over for a little while for Confessions of Love, because as much as you sing about love, write about love, needless to say, you definitely have, I'm sure, an opinion on my topic tonight. And you've been married for how long?
This time?
Yeah, this time. A long time.
Yeah, long enough.
A long time. Long enough to know the answer. So the question tonight is, are traditional vows still relevant in today's society? Are traditional vows, wedding vows, still relevant in today's society? 1-855-453-6694. Congratulations, Alma Rosado from Union City. You got yourself that brand new CD from Will Downing. We'll come back and chop it up with Will. Join us online for the conversation, baby. It's 107.5 WBLS. The Quiet Storm, baby. Soft and warm, nice and comfortable. Will Downing is with us tonight. Make sure you get that brand new CD. You can go to willdowning.com. Matter of fact, you're on social media.
Yes. Yeah, I'm on all of that stuff.
You're on Instagram, too?
Instagram.
So why are you not following me on Twitter and on Instagram, man?
Because that's my option.
You can follow me.
Yeah, I'll follow Vito. You.
Wow. You see? Friends.
I mean, you can show me where the men's room is. That's about it. I'll follow you there, you know.
No. You know what? Document this day, because this is the last time I will probably present Will Downing to you. And I'm responsible for his music being played. But that's okay. That's all right. You know what? It's my
I got some bad news for you, man.
It's my contribution to society.
Today is actually your last day anyway.
We pray that doesn't happen. Oh, gosh.
The new host, like David Letterman, turned over.
Really?
This is the takeover.
Well, as long as that $30 million check is on the table.
All right, well, you can stay there. Cause you ain't getting none of that.
Better yet, you can just give me one of your bank accounts. The one that...
Give me the one that IRS goes to.
I was going to say the one that the IRS doesn't go to. Oh, man, I tell you, brother, it's rough out here. But before we talk about it on air, let's talk about... I have never been married, so I can't really speak on this strongly, but obviously I've dated a lot and been in quite a few relationships over the years. So... how would you compare the two to traditional vows, to if they still hold up to what's going on today and how couples are and how people are?
Well, there are certain things in the traditional vows that I have. I mean, obviously, you say all of them, and sometimes they come into effect. In my case, in sickness and in health. Mm-hmm. Came into effect because I got really sick back in 2007, and my wife, man,
you know what? I was there, and she is the angel of angels.
Yeah, she came through. So through sickness and health, that man, I mean, it played a huge part because weaker folks would have fallen and walked away from the situation.
Well, that shows a true testament of what real love.
So, yeah.
And what a real woman.
Yeah. Yeah. So those vows kick in. And, for real. Some of the other stuff, the obey and all that stuff, I'm sure that, your phone lines are going to light up. Right. No one likes to say that. And some people feel that it's not really relevant. And some people might...
Now, again, having never been down that lane, obey is such an old sounding word, and it sounds more like, very domineering and very controlling.
Some people like this sort of stuff.
Well, but is it demeaning too, though?
Well, that's not for me to answer. As you hear it,
you could answer it from an individual standpoint.
It's an old saying, but at some point, And it depends on how you look at it. I mean, there does have to be someone in the family who's the head of the family who makes the ultimate decision sometimes.
Okay.
So it's kind of like, hey, listen, you put me in this position to make these big time decisions. Here's my big time decision. You know, this is where we're going. So yeah, I mean, you know, so I mean that's kind of what it is.
Okay.
No, you know, so that doesn't mean, you know, necessarily to say it the way that it's worded in this traditional form, but in the thought process, someone has to make the ultimate decision and say, this is what we're doing.
If you were ever to decide to,
and I didn't mean that, honey. I'm just saying we can discuss it.
Well, I was going to say, if you had to renew your vows, would you use the tradition again, or would you decide and opt out to write your own vows?
I'd probably write my own.
Yeah,
I'll probably write my own. And when I did get married, we did use the traditional vows.
I have to. I'll be looking them up in just a moment.
Somebody's going to be looking them up in a few moments.
Madison, I need you to look up the traditional vows for me. The vows I've never taken in my life.
Well, yeah, man, but you know.
I mean, I hope to. I'm not afraid of it. I mean, I know some ladies think that men are afraid of commitment, and we don't like to go down that lane. I know a lot of people just cohabitate and live together in sin.
Just been around for 90 years and just never took the plunge. Yeah.
Hey, there's a lot of people living together, you know, for 19 years and just never did it, you know. But I do know that it.
He's against the ropes. Cover up, champ. Down,
you know, but
goes green. Down,
and you know what? I
green.
really don't encourage that. I mean, I think that if you're going to be with somebody for an extended period of time, I mean, obviously you want more of a commitment. It doesn't guarantee anything. I mean, a commitment doesn't guarantee, but you feel comfortable. I think that you feel that the person is going to be willing to go through the trials and tribulations or whatever makes this relationship work.
Yeah, but sometimes there's benefits that come along with being a couple. So, I mean, that plays a lot into it as well. You know, I mean, sometimes health, insurance, things of that nature, you know, plays a big part in a relationship. So it goes a little deeper than just, hey, I ain't really sure, you know.
Right. You know, it's so funny. There was a young man that called up last night. I felt very sorry for him. He had said, we need to address the area of marriage because him and his wife was fine. He got into an accident, car accident. He became a quadriplegic, and his wife ended up leaving him.
Mm. Right.
Totally opposite of what you had said,
right.
You know, what
right.
what anyone would fear of. Because who knows? I mean, when life circumstances and tragedies happen, you know, you want to have that person really by your side. If any time that you need somebody really by your side is through those rough moments, because that will really truly say where their love really stands, I think. But I've been in a situation where I knew a person, the young lady I was dating at the time, and she was going to be sick or hospitalized for a period of time, and she eliminated the relationship because she was so accustomed to. Well, she didn't want, I guess, I'm assuming, me to play a part in seeing her like that, you know, where she wasn't able to do for herself. And that's an interesting perspective because a guy like me, you know, if you're really into the person that you're with, as I would think that you are if you're in a relationship, you want to be there to help that person if you really love that person.
Yeah, well, that's what it's supposed to be all about. That's what a relationship is. You know, it's not just the good time, the party, the this, the that comes along. You know, it's a package deal.
You speak on love when you decided to speak in your song, Heaven in Your Eyes, about love.
Well, no one can define it. I mean, no, you know, you ask anyone, you know, what does love mean to you? You're going to hear a different answer. Everyone's got a different thing. So
yeah, it's definitely interpreted differently. Well, again, you speak and sing and write so eloquently about love. Most of the times that you write about love, is it through because of situations or just you reflecting on love?
It's mainly situations, and you know, and sometimes it's not all good. You know, you have songs like Sorry it'll, you know, kind of give you some insight as to what was happening with me and my relationship at the time. So it's not always, you know, rainbows and stars, and so it's about real talk, about things that happen and love that was lost.
And I've heard some of the hardest and most craziest love songs are probably some of the biggest hits of our time. That deals with unfortunately where love has been lost or love has been betrayed, and talent and a gift comes out of it. So in many ways, I'm just trying to find, that I gotta learn how to tap into my emotion, because Lord knows I've been through enough in life to have at least 2 hit songs. 2 hit songs.
Get married, man. You'll have plenty of hit songs coming out of you.
Look, you know what? I've been through enough relationships to know I have already got 2 hit songs. I just got to learn how to put it together. That's what I got.
Well, that's where I come into play, man. Yeah. Well, I'll document it and make it make sense.
Oh, and then you'll write your name underneath.
Yeah. I mean, there's a price to be paid for. Got to pay the piper, baby.
His name is Will Downing. They call him the Prince of Sophisticated Soul. I don't know who knighted him, but who got him to this next level. But he is definitely the Prince of Soul, and he knighted himself. You've been watching those Looney Tunes again. I name you the Duke of Earl. You're a Bugs Bunny fan. I know you know that cartoon exactly.
That's sad.
You know that. You know that thing. He's
the Earl of Young.
The
Duke of Earl.
Hey, this is old school right here. This is old school because you don't see these cartoons anymore. I try to look for them all the time, but you just can't find them. Bugs Bunny was one funny character growing up back in the day. He really was. You should let's expand real quick. You became a part of Omega Sci-Fi.
Yes.
Please. What encouraged you to do that?
There were some brothers doing some really good things, man, and still doing some great things. I mean, I'm very much into mentoring, and we do a great job, with helping the youth. We have something called Talent Hut, and my biggest contribution is a lot of people want to be in the music business, but they don't know the inner workings of how you get from point A to point B. Even at shows, most people come to shows and they see the lights and they see the smoke and they see the entertainment. But what I do is I invite kids in to come to sound check and even like the building of the set. Oh, really? So they can get to see how things start from its inception to what you see on the show. Yeah, and for those who are interested in playing, let them know this serious business. They come up, some to bring their instruments. If they sing, they get the chance to sing, and we mentor. So it's a great fraternity, and we're doing great things, despite whatever what some people just think. Oh, they do is party, and no. We do a lot of stuff for the community as well.
Right. No, I understand. And I commend you brothers and any brothers who actually rally behind the youth to encourage them and motivate them to continue to move ahead and to do something. And more importantly, just dream. People must have laughed at me a million times, but I'm like probably one of the biggest dreamers. And I believe in dreams. I believe a dream can put a vision in your mind so that way you can shoot for that goal that you ultimately want to be at. So I'm all for kids who love to dream, and I encourage them to continue to dream and reach for reach at that old saying, reach for the moon. If you can't land on the moon, at least you land on the stars. It really is true. But if you become passionate about something that you really, really like, I think that will definitely allow you to definitely reach the goal that you want to be in.
Absolutely.
And obviously you were passionate about singing at a very, very young age.
Very, very young, and my parents were not. They didn't have that attitude.
Oh.
I mean, I come from a family, believe it or not, of educators. So my mom was a teacher. My 2 sisters are teachers. Wow. My brother was an electrical engineer, and
and then you.
And there's me. So when I said I wanted to sing, it was not exactly the popular answer in the house.
Yeah, but you know what? But mom and dad, and shout out to mom and dad. Mom and dad are proud of you now.
Oh yeah,
they weren't proud of you maybe at an early age.
Yeah, they had to watch me go through that. What's he doing again? What? And was he got that sympathizer? Was he playing that sympathizer thing?
You play instruments?
I've studied upright bass, and I tried to play piano. I was terrible. I mean, I have no problem in telling you I was probably one of the worst musicians ever.
Well, you know what? That's one of my ventures as well. I am going to venture because I don't. You have to be really glad that I don't sing anymore.
Anymore?
Oh yeah, yeah. Singing. Oh, you thought this was my.
Oh, this is not your forte.
This became my second love.
But you thought you were gonna be a singer?
Whoa, 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 whoa! Bite your tongue, sir.
Oh, you were a singer.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
According to
everybody. According
like who?
According to second place at the world famous Apollo Theater. According to that.
Oh yeah, you came in second place, huh? Everybody remembers the second place winner.
You know what? They may not remember me, and Lord knows I don't want them.
Let's take May. May is a month. Bro, they don't remember you. Little Lenny Green.
It wasn't Lenny Green. It was. I had a group. And look, I wouldn't want them to really remember. To be honest with you, I shouldn't be even saying.
They may not remember me.
I did apologize. Did I not apologize at the very beginning of this? I'm so sorry that this is going in a whole new different direction. But yeah, I had a singing group at the time. I was the lead singer.
Sorry. Oh, they may not remember me. Oh,
I don't want them to remember me just based on the outfits that we wore. That was a joke. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna be all right.
You sure?
They may not remember me.
So you have to be really happy, sir, that I decided that I didn't want to pursue music.
Yeah. Lucky for us, me, Luther, Freddie Jackson.
Well, there would have been room. There would have been room for me. There would have been room. There would have been room for me to squeeze myself right in there.
Yeah, you'd have fit right in there.
Right in there. I would have brought a lot of color, a lot of dimension, and a lot of sales to the forefront of music.
Yeah.
But you know what? God had a way of transforming me
thank God.
Allowing me to go into my second love, which is radio, which I have
That's
no
a good
regrets.
thing.
That's a good thing.
It's a blessing. It really is a blessing.
Man, you messed me up with that one.
But there is the music side of me really wants to come out.
And what do you want to do now?
Well, you're producing my EP. I just want to come out with 4 songs.
Well, you keep talking about you want to do this record of spoken word. You want to do a spoken word thing, right?
Really not spoken word, but
along
that line.
You're not singing, are you?
Are you scared?
I hope not.
Man, I gotta get my auto tune together. That's what I'm.
Hey, do what you got
in advance.
I really don't think I think I have good pitch.
You talking about baseball?
There you go.
Everybody wants to be a
there
comedian.
You go.
Tonight. You know what I'm saying? This don't make it.
Protect yourself at all times.
Yeah, you have to in this room. That's for sure. But no, I want to work on this project, and
you've been telling me about this
for a minute.
Yeah, more than a minute. About an hour.
Anyway, that's coming.
Right.
That's coming.
Okay.
But I also have a desire to learn how to play the sax.
Okay. I'm not laughing. I mean, you can do it. Yeah. I mean, you're talking to the wrong black man.
I know.
You want me to introduce you to Gerald Albright or Kirk Whalum?
No, I got you. Right.
Or Kim Wood. Them. They, that's what they do.
That's what they do. Yeah. No question about that. No,
and they do it well.
Right.
So make sure you listen to those records, and then after you listen to them, you ask me, you tell me you still want to play the sax, and I know you.
Oh, then I'm going to be asked to be featured on your album.
Right. Yeah, once you get that sax, you plug it in. You charge that saxophone up. Once you plug it in.
Charge it up?
Yeah.
You don't charge up a saxophone.
Well, the sax that you're going to be playing, the electric sax, that's what you're going to be.
You know what? Ladies and gentlemen, this doesn't make any sense to go through this kind of scrutiny. And I open up my door willingly and, warmly to this gentleman to come in here and sit down with me so you can be informed of his brand new his brand new CD, which is called Euphoria.
That's good. I'm sorry. Go ahead, man. It's a world premiere. A world premiere.
You know what? He's really lucky that I decided I didn't want to pursue music in that way. Because talking MJ the second right here.
MJ?
The second. There's no MJ. There's no one that could be MJ. MJ the second, though. MJ the second.
Miles J?
No. Not Miles J.
Not Miles J. Not Michael Jackson.
Let me get the question.
Not Michael Jordan. You're not putting yourself up there, are you? Really?
Huh?
With those sausage fingers, you're going to play the saxophone?
Oh, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, they work magic.
Oh, maybe in a massage with one of them relationships you've been in. But you ain't playing the sax with those fingers.
Oh, what, man? You see. Look, despite of all this, ribs and me getting beat down tonight, I will say, make sure you pick up this brand new CD. I'm gonna give away another. Can I give away another one?
Yeah,
We're gonna give away another one of these CDs.
Yeah. They may not remember me. I came in second place.
They may not. But then those who were there very well will remember me.
Yeah.
Hey, look, it's a good thing The Voice wasn't out at that time or American Idol, because I would have definitely
would have changed the world.
Changed the world. I
History.
Definitely.
Oh, my.
No question. Look, the question tonight, though, for Confessions of Love is, are traditional vows still relevant in today's society? And if they are, why? If they're not, please explain to us why. 1-855-453-6694. I'd love for you to give us a call. We've already gotten some responses on Facebook. Bernadette, thanks for hitting us up. She says, traditional vows are essential to today's society, yet people disregard them as if vows don't mean a thing. Do you have friends who have gotten married and gotten divorced?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, it happens. People change. You don't know what you're getting into until you get into it. I mean, stuff happens.
All the time. No question. Well, look, please encourage to give us a call and engage in conversation. We'll get Will Downing on the air one more time before we let him out of here tonight. But make sure you pick up the brand new CD. You are going to be on the Smooth Jazz Cruise.
Yes. The Spirit Cruise is
no.
Well,
a different. He'll be on a different line.
I'll be on a different line.
Right.
Listen to him.
Yeah, listen to
Mr. Saxman.
Yeah. Mr. Singer. Mr. Singer who decided to put it to the side.
Yeah.
To let this guy have his career. You know what I mean?
Thank you. Really appreciate that. Yeah, July 24th, I believe it is. I'll be on a cruise, yeah.
That's
come on out. We're going to circle New York and do 2 great shows and come on out and have a good time.
Yeah. Just know how to swim, though.
Man, maybe I'll bring Lenny up to sing a number or 2.
No, I don't think you can afford
it. Yeah.
No, I don't think you can't afford me to sing.
No, if you sing, if you sing a song really, really good, I'll split my purse with you.
It's 107.5 WBLS. Welcome inside of the Quiet Storm. Joining us tonight has been Will Downing, and he's still holding bay. We've covered so much conversation. I hope that if you get a chance, rewind this. You can go back and rewind the interview online at lennygreen.com, and you can check out what you missed off air, but online.
And it's good.
And it's really good. I mean, I finally revealed that I decided to take my singing career and put it on the back burner so Will Downing could actually emerge to the forefront. I mean, it came out tonight, and I figured everybody needed to know about it. So now you know.
This is my confession.
And it's so funny you say that, because we are inside the Confessions of Love.
Confessions of Love.
And the topic tonight is, are traditional vows still relevant in today's society? Now, you've been, you're on your second marriage, and you said they are still relevant.
Without a doubt. I mean, there's certain aspects of it that have certainly shown themselves to be very true in my relationship. I had gotten really sick at one point, and that for richer or for poor, for better for worse, for the health thing kicked in a mighty way in my relationship. So, in my opinion, those words are very relevant today.
Shout out to Miss Audrey Wheeler.
Downing. Throw that down.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, you got that really.
Hey, throw that in there.
Throw that in there.
Okay,
yeah, Miss Audrey Downing.
Audrey Wheeler Downing. Yeah, she still like to keep the wheel.
Oh, okay. Yeah. How gracious of you.
Yeah.
Audrey, you better handle that when you get home. But things have changed so much with how people are in relationships. A young man called me up last night and said that he was married and he had an accident, a car accident, became paralyzed, and his wife ended up leaving him. So totally opposite, unfortunately, of what he went through, unlike you. It truly didn't hold up to the pie. So I'd like to know, from your perspective, How do you feel about this? Are traditional wedding vows still relevant in today's society? 1-855-453-6694. Young lady hit us up online. Bernadette Thomason said traditional vows are essential in today's society, yet people disregard them as if vows don't mean a thing. And vows, it's a covenant. From a spiritual perspective, it's a covenant that you've made, of course, with God.
Right. Well,
to uphold and respect each other.
For the eyes of God, yeah.
Yep. So I'd like to know your perspective. Obviously, I need to speak to you, whether you're married or whether you were married, or I'd like to just
plan on getting married.
Yep.
If,
we're coming up on that season.
Yeah, absolutely.
Look, we should just remind everybody real quick. And Vito, as he makes his way out, can we push up one more song off of this brand new CD? Do you recommend track number 6, where you are speaking Portuguese, or would you prefer?
It might be too heavy for you, but for your listeners. Matter of fact, you know what? Number 7. That's
number 7.
That's the.
If I were a magician,
yeah. Ooh wee.
Could you disappear?
Oh,
that's what I want to know. Could you disappear?
Much like your singing career.
I don't.
Hey man, welcome to the big leagues. Protect yourself at all times. Isn't that what I told you?
Well,
we first started?
What's this song about?
That is a song about a guy who is infatuated with this other young lady, but she is in another relationship, and he's saying, if I were a magician, I'd make him disappear.
Wow. Well,
it's an old Lou Rawls song. It's a bad song, man. Folks gonna love this song.
Well, take a listen to it. Will Downing. This is a Quiet Storm world premiere.
A world premiere.
Exclusive.
If I were a musician, I would play you sweet love songs, and before the tune was through, baby, you would sing along, and every note the master wrote would say that I love you. Oh, if I were a musician, I'd sing my song for you. If I were a magician, I would make him disappear. I would simply snap my fingers and he'd be gone from here. I'd wave my wand, and from now on, you belong to me. For if I were a magician, you'd still be here with me. 'Cause I love you, baby. Yes, I love you, baby. Maybe I could go on living if you would love me too. Maybe I
You didn't get the memo.
No, I did not
Quiet
get the...
Storm and Lenny Green out of here. Going the way of the dinosaur. My friend, Will Down and Kissing After Dark right here.
We've been down that road before, folks, haven't we?
Yeah.
I don't have to tell you who and when. That's you do the research. That's all I want to say.
I ain't him.
Bam. Hey man, we'll see you soon on the next ship that's sailing out to the west.
Oh my God.
Will Downey, Euphoria, in stores now. Thanks for locking in with us.
What was it called? The Backseat?
Oh, please.
What was that? Was that what it was? That wasn't that what it was called?
You can pause this video.
I'll be calling Lenny. Hey, Lenny, how you doing? I don't hear you talking much. Yeah, they were.